Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 The Great War with me, Mega, and Austria-Hungary. So in the last episode we refused trialism and federalization of our empire, and we get to a point where we actually can afford recruiting of new landwehr divisions, which are going to strengthen our first and second Kaiserliche und Königliche Armee. This will be Armeen, I think, in plural. And we're gonna have to start thinking about creating fourth army. Which reminds me, we wanted to promote you, General. We can. Good. Karl von Planzen. So you are going to be promoted. Split. And you are going to rule there. And Landsturm, I guess, is going to be added to the Kaiserliche. So now we have the first, which will be the Royal Landwehr. And here we are going to have the Invade. Let's just go with Invade. I think that's pretty well said. Okay, so we can continue. We actually need to upgrade these as well because the Royal Landwehr is fairly weak compared to the Hungarian Landwehr. Generally speaking, we are lacking in, in the numbers, but we are gonna get there. Look, we're already doing good on the field artillery. We have the support equipment, and I think that it's worth saying that we're gonna put recruitment on top priority so that they start getting the support equipment and can be deployed in time. Our navy is also starting to do pretty good. We upgraded 3 of our destroyers already, which comes to the fact that we have 3 dockyards, building the 4th, and we're gonna get 2 extra from the dockyard expansion. And here comes the improved light naval guns. Amazing. Which can be followed up by the improved light armor, which increases the organization of cruisers and destroyers. Submarine defense is increased. Okay, let's go. And I have to check one thing though. Can we now upgrade the ships that we have created to the next level? Wait, production. Yeah, I was in the correct place. So you're the 19, and of course we can. And that's actually a big difference. Wide battery, anti-air. That's the same thing. So you are now going to be the 1911A Hussar class. Okay, and you are going to be a Meteor class. That's going to be upgraded as well. So that's 1911A Meteor class. Okay. Which means that all of these upgrades can be cancelled. Wait, is it better to do it from here? Okay, you are refitting already, so we're gonna let you finish that, but the rest is going to be upgraded to the newer ship, yep. And you guys can be cancelled completely. Good. Let's just give them a bit of time, as they did now. And you can be upgraded to the 1911 one. And you guys can be upgraded to... What is the Blitz class? We haven't done that one. And you guys can be upgraded to the 1911 Meteor A. And the Blitz can be upgraded to something? Oh yeah, also to the Meteor. Okay, good. So that means we have issued the new orders, meaning you... Oh god, Isn't there something like move to the bottom of the queue? Okay, let's collapse all of these to make it slightly easier. And put you guys. No, you're doing good. It's the others that I'm worried about. Awesome. So that was done. And the work on our navy, the micromanagement, everything, it's gonna pay off, you know. It did with Sweden, so I don't see why it wouldn't with Hungary, but we'll have to give it time. Okay, next military factory will be done soon. Looking forward to that, and we are working on the dockyard expansion. Okay. So trade-wise, we are doing good. Production-wise, we are also doing good. We need more for reinforcement. Is someone drilling? Do we have some kind of attrition going on? We do. Oh, because they're drilling. Okay, those are the new units. Okay, so that's fine. That is not a problem. That is not a problem. Chill. I was wondering that something was going wrong, but you guys almost have full equipment, so that's great. So how's Germany doing? How is our ally doing? 127 divisions. Factory-wise, 60 and 30. We're kind of catching up. Not by a huge margin, but we are catching up. And metallurgy schools, production efficiency cap increased by 2%. So the next one would be great, but it's a bit too far in the future. So let's go instead with vest pocket cameras. We need for the industry. Okay, vest pocket cameras, that's just a flat out bonus that's gonna benefit us. So no point in not doing that. And let's check you. So Field Marshal Konrad von Holtz has an offensive doctrine, and I think we need charismatic here to get that extra recovery rate for our divisions. You guys are gonna get the same thing. Offensive. You can get that. What about you? Okay, they're all field marshals of level 3, so we can give all of them offensive doctrines and recovery rate bonuses. I think that's a wise thing to do. Okay. Next factory and dockyard is going to be finished very soon. How's the Air Force? We have you here. Okay, you don't have any pilot exercises either, do you? Yeah. Our Air Force is non-existent. It's actually kind of funny that Austria-Hungary entered the First World War with, I think, like 14 airplanes. They were extremely behind everyone else in that matter, so it was kind of sad to see that. Okay, I'm really thinking about what we spoke about, that the Landwehr divisions might get boosted like this. You would need 6,304 extra infantry equipment, but I think we can do that. The boost to soft attack would be negligible, but defense would go up pretty dramatically. I mean, it's the same ratio, like you get the same bonuses to everything in percentage wise, so I don't know why I said that. That's just dumb. Okay, finished the dockyard, so we now have 4 of those working on our ships. Nice. Upgrading faster, upgrading nicer, and smoother. So improved light armor. That is good, and we might want to get research done on the cruiser itself. Because quite honestly, I'd like to build more screens. If we do that, it's gonna be rather light cruisers than destroyers. But we'll see. Battle cruisers, huh? What's the difference between a battlecruiser and battleship in this game? Battlecruiser should be much smaller, but with the same amount of attack. Nope, not even close. But it's cheaper and uses less fuel, but other than that, and surface visibility is better. And it's much faster. Yeah, but battleship is otherwise much better in everything. Seaplane tender. I might want to build some seaplane tenders eventually because I kinda like those. Carrier 1. Do you have a fixed flight deck? Yeah, you do. 61. Okay, that is something. So improved light armor gives submarine slight defense bonus and upgrades the organization of our destroyers and light cruisers. So the pom-pom gun is way too ahead of time. But we could work on the improved medium armor next, which I believe could be good. Extra upgrade to the heavy cruisers. The heavy cruisers are not that interesting for us. What do you get? Let's compare a light cruiser 3 with... Wait, is it the same? Light cruiser 3 and Varazdina class. So you cost about twice as much, while having much higher light attack, much higher torpedo attack, much higher anti-air, light piercing, much slower speed. Yeah, we'll need some of these for patrols. Reliability is the same. HP, Jesus Christ, yeah, light cruiser is way better. But these things will still be useful because we can spam them. And it gives raiding efficiency and much better speed. Liability is lower though. Okay, let's get the better armor. And then we're gonna look at the cruiser research itself. Okay, extra military factor is gonna be finished soon, which we are going to put on the trains, and then we're gonna boost the production of support equipment to 6 factories, because that is something that we will need. Don't forget that we want to give field hospitals and logistics companies to our units, and that alone will require us to provide them with, Jesus Christ, 2,000 support equipment. That's a lot. That is a lot. Dockyard expansion. 2 new naval dockyards. I think we do deserve now to get that armament effort researched. Extra military factory is gonna serve us well. So let's get that one, because it's gonna serve us well. You guys done? Yeah, you guys done. Amazing. Which kind of reminds me, can we train more? We could. And that would put us over the limit. If we gave you the support artillery, would that be possible? Yeah, that would be possible. And the field hospitals? Transport vehicles? Yeah, that would be possible. And eventually we could, instead of giving them extra mountaineers, we could just give them extra artillery pieces. Because I think that would make recruiting these easier for us. So let's keep that up for later. Radio. Adopting the invention of amateur radio operators and extending the use of FM radio will reduce radio interference and allow us to find new uses for radio technology. So extra reinforce rate and extra coordination. And we get extra breakthrough. That's for tanks, I believe. Extra reinforced rate here. This is still way ahead of time. This is way ahead of time as well. Researching everything here. I need to get these as soon as possible. It's something that I need to keep in mind. Yeah, we could get the signal company now. Our recovery rate is increased. Organization weight and extra initiative. This is all ahead of time as well, right? 700 days. Damn. 530. Okay, so let's go with engineering and let's go with decryption. Let's go with decryption. Stability is at 84%. Damn, that's nice. And improved worker conditions will be ending soon. So we're going to end up at something like 85%, which will dramatically lower the amount of consumer goods factories that we need. And we managed to get Bosnia next, so everything pretty much worked out fairly well. Okay, so everything is fine here. We're also getting back to positive numbers on that political power, which is something that we haven't seen in a while. Region-wide industrial integration. Oh yeah. So 9 more days. Yeah, 85. Look at that. Consumer goods factories lowered by 3.5%. Factory output, dockyard output increased by 14%. Amazing. Finished 4 destroyers, and these could be further upgraded. So let us now get that extra. What do we want? Navy? We never really needed that much Navy as much as army. That's what I was always struggling with. But yeah, that guy only gives boost to cavalry, so let's instead get you. You will give us screen attack and defense and a tiny extra sliver of Navy experience. Okay, will you jump to 86 or won't you? That'd be kind of cool if you did, but I don't believe that's gonna happen. Maybe it could. If I'm thinking about it correctly, I think it should. If the last bonus is gonna be done after this tick. Come on. Nope. Okay, never mind. But we're back with 2 full lines and actually working on 3 civilian factories at the same time. How amazing is that? And we are working on those old trains. So let's start getting more factories into the support equipment. Battle of Disk. The Albanians have scored an upset victory over Turkish forces today after a surprise attack on a much numerically superior Ottoman force. The Albanians lured the pursuing Turks into the nearby town of Tuzi, where, joined by the rebels from Montenegro, they overwhelmed the bottlenecked forces into a retreat. The Turkish authority in the Balkans has fallen further into questions as a result. The Balkans further destabilize. Okay, so this pre-dreadnought of Radetzky class is finished, so it can join the main fleet. How are we working now on these? 18th of April. So let's check the next one, how long it takes to upgrade these so that we have an idea of our efficiency. So 18th is gonna be now. 7th of May. Okay, so it takes about 3 weeks to upgrade one destroyer, which is fine, you know. I think that is decent. These ships are pretty good. So once we get the improved medium armor, we're going to continue with the separated engine room. And at that point, I think I might start redesigning the light cruisers. We actually have a lot of those, so that is good news altogether. Okay, finished one of those civilian factories, and we started working on a military factory in northern Hungary. And this first Landwehr division is going to be finished. So we are going to join this one. Okay, improved medium armor was finished, giving our heavy cruisers extra 5 organization, extra, and once we put this, that's extra HP and extra armor. So as was mentioned, separated engine rooms. Reliability but max speed bonus. Max speed in flat knots. Okay, go. 54 days, that is fairly decent. And let's check what we can do with these. We got 3 of the Zenta class cruisers, so if we wanted to redesign them, what could we do here? And get rid of these medium batteries, so let's instead get a light cruiser battery. We don't want to reclassify you as heavy cruisers, so light cruiser battery, light cruiser battery. And let's keep the torpedoes here. More light cruiser batteries, anti-air, nothing here. Give you secondary batteries and cruiser armor too. So this is gonna be really expensive, but armor is gonna go up by 8, light piercing by 1.5, and light attack will double. Plus we get 3 extra HP. So that is definitely something that's worth checking out. Torpedo attack will be the same, and air attack is gonna slightly decrease, but it's fine because we got this anti-air upgraded. So switching one of those light batteries, switching one of those anti-air batteries into a light battery is not going to be a big issue. What about heavy cruisers? These ones will be a bit more complicated there. Okay, heavy cruiser battery here. Could we get you a light battery here? Light cruiser battery. Torpedo launcher. Heavy cruiser battery. Secondary battery and cruiser armor. And we're gonna get a different one once we finish that research. Okay, so that is going to be also very expensive, but these are going to be fine. Oh, and these secondary batteries can also be of help. Not bad. Not bad at all. Gonna cost 27 Navy experience though, which is drastic. So, our first new Landwehr division has been finished. So let's see. Can I check the names here? Infantry divisions. Gebirgsbrigaden. Well, first Landwehr. Landsturm. We want to put you on the... it's cavalry, Landwehr. It's 19th Infantry. 40th Infantry. So which one is 47th, 48th? And here we got... yeah, okay, so it's gonna be the 49th Infantry Division. 49th Infantry Division. Good for you. 49th Infantry Division. You will join the first army of our dear Kaiser. And you will start drilling, because that is your job. Okay, we're starting to look good on infantry equipment, transport, because support equipment we need more of. But I think we've already put the factories there, didn't we? Yep. So the next 2 factories are coming straight up to support equipment. One is gonna get, one is gonna come from this armament effort. One is gonna be finished, and then we're gonna start focusing more on this. It's pretty good. Can we do more? Well, we could do promises of peace. We should lower WWII war support, and I do not want that. And would take away political power gain, what we would get for 90 days. So it's 70, that's 5, 6.5. I don't think that's worth it. Exchanging 12 for 6.5, nah, that's not worth it. Anyway, we can modify the officer corps by getting extra advisor here. Did we want to do anything here? I don't think so. Naval experience, capital ship attack. Oh, okay, let's get to you. Capital ship attack and screen attack. That's basically helping everyone. Anyway, that's all for this episode. Thank you much for joining me. In the next one, we're gonna finish this armament effort. And I'm gonna have to kind of decide on what we're gonna go with next, because I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we're gonna go with some doctrines here, or maybe naval doctrines, huh? I'll have to decide in the next episode.